Guys, Deluded Gooner, we're here with another Q&A. Now, before I start, if you guys want me to do another one this week, get in with the questions, man. Like I said, we've seen a lot with Arsenal. We're seeing a lot of nonsense with Oxlade-Chamberlain, with Mustafi's future, with what's Wenger doing in the transfer window. Not even just you. If you support United, Spurs, Liverpool, Accrington Stanley, Kat Yarabag, that team in Europe. It doesn't matter getting the questions. But yeah, I'm back again. You guys have given me some questions to answer. Showed it real quick because I had to write that by hand today. So yeah, we just got round to it and might as well just start. Firstly, we've got They Call Me DK7. I think that's your name. My handwriting's poor. I think that's your name. Wenger in or out? It doesn't matter what. It doesn't matter what I think. To be honest with you, yeah, man. It doesn't matter. The man signed a 2-year contract. He's shown at times when at other clubs people be scrutinised. He isn't. We know there's a lot of stuff. It's not just to paint it just on him. There's a lot of stuff in regards to the board. You know, I don't need to tell you. I go into enough depth in a lot of videos. It doesn't matter whether I'm in or out, to be honest. It's just I'm Arsenal in. Like, I just want to win stuff for Arsenal. I don't even, like, it's got to the point. It's just incompetence by everybody, by players, by managers, by people up at the top, down to probably even people who sell the kits, man. I mean, it's just incompetence. So the less said about that, the better. Anthony W. If you were Arsene Wenger, would you sell Ozil? In brackets. Seen a lot of fans on his back. No, I wouldn't. Yeah, every player's got a price. Firstly, we got to speak about his contract. His contract's up in 2018. Yeah, if everybody has a price. If a suitable offer came in to break even or near enough that, or maybe even better, you'd be a fool to not consider selling him or sell him. But on the other hand, that's just from a business point of view. On the other hand, I would love him to sign a new deal. I think he's a fantastic player. Yes, there are times he could pull his finger out a bit, but he's a fantastic player and he's a big factor in our creativity. Obviously, we need Santi or someone to do the Santi stuff. But yeah, I'd keep him, to be honest. If I could extend his deal. But if I was asked to answer your question directly, if I was asking Wenger at this particular moment in time, he would have actually signed the deal enough, or we would at least know not just him and all of these players' futures. I guarantee. I know it's easy for me to sit here with this background saying that to someone who manages a football club, but like I give you guys in videos, these guys must have known months into the season, or especially when the season was ending, their plans. You know by July. Okay, you don't want to know immediately. Okay, have some time to think over the season before pre-season starts. You give them a date before pre-season starts. No, we proceed with selling. That's what I would have done. So I can assure you, we would have known their futures by now if that was me. So yeah, next question. Bashir Ahmed, best player in the Premier League. I want to be a rebel and say Kante. I know he's nothing to write home about in the sense that he's not going to get you out of your seats, but consistency and application. And what he does is very underappreciated, and it's been underappreciated for years. The very fact that players like that have only just got a PFA in him now, I want to say him. Of course, I'm going to say Alexis Sanchez because of the Arsenal in me. I could say Hazard. There's many players. There's Hazard. There's Paul Pogba. Man, there's a lot of Mane who I think is slept on massively, and possibly if he was Brazilian or something else, people would talk about it more. There's so many. Bernardo Silva, not now, but maybe in a couple of years, or if he hits the ground running properly. There's a lot of talent, man. I'd probably say Alexis. But if you ask me, my favourite is probably Alexis/Mane at the moment, man. I think Mane is a bad player, man. He's real bad. Like, the way he just takes to it, he's on from the start. He's really off and on it, and it really, considering that when he signed for Liverpool, people laughed. People said it's typical because Liverpool. No disrespect, you spent some stupid fees on some stupid players. People thought it was going to be that. Like Mane hasn't been killing Arsenal from his Southampton days. And yeah, he took to the ground running. He started killing everybody. Doesn't matter what side he plays. He's 9 times out of 10. If he doesn't score, he's assisting. Got a lot of time for Mane, man. I would love him at Arsenal. Yeah, man. But what can you do? So I hope that answers your question. I'm going with Alexis Sanchez/Mane/Hazard, to be honest with you. It's slash everybody, man. But Alexis Sanchez/Mane. Next question. Cryptic God. Opinion on Danilo Pereira. That is the one that played the Portuguese one, right? I think he's at Porto. I don't know why my head's telling me Sporting, but it is Porto. He caught my eye during the Euros. To be honest, I like him a lot. I think he's decent. Arsenal could have a case for signing someone like that. So yeah, I do like him. Out of 10, I'd give him a 6. He's a player I like, to be honest. So hold on, answers your question, Critic God. I didn't write this person's YouTube down. My bad, whoever you are, but big up yourself for answering this question. What inspired you to do YouTube? A mixture of things. I saw too many idiots speaking about it. No disrespect to no one. Well, in fact, take it how you want it. Too much idiots shouting the loudest mentality, not actually providing insight or genuinely how they feel, not really balanced and things like that. But mainly, that's what I always thought. But then Jack Wilshere, the loan, and then selling Gnabry, I thought surely someone else has got to think like this, surely. So then, yeah. Surely other people got to think like this. So I brought out a video. Like I told you guys, I only wanted 10 people to watch it, so it didn't look silly when you know how YouTube and Sigel did. It's got 9 more people watched it. A lot of friends and strangers and people added me, said they liked it. Of course, I'm nothing to write home about. It's not massive following and things like that, but it really did take me aback. Like I said, I only thought I was gonna get 10 views, so I just ran with it, and here we are today. You asking me questions, so big up yourself and everyone, big up yourselves. So yeah, Kalzangdi, I can never say your name. You always ask a lot of questions. Is Zlatan Ibrahimovic a good or bad signing for Manchester United? Now I've actually done a video about this. Got to plug that. Just type in Deluded Guna Zlatan. You know how it is. I think it's a good signing. Last year he shown he can score goals. People were doubting him his age. If it was Arsenal's case, I'd say no because of the wages. But United is different. So yeah, he was a good signing last year. He recovered. He's recovering massively ahead of schedule. He's an elite character. He's someone that can, if provided they're going for the league and things like that, if times get tough, can put arms around players, can steady the ship. He's probably gonna play a lot less this year. I don't quote me on that, but he probably is because Lukaku's there. But if anything happens to Lukaku, or people need to get rotated, United have someone that scored how many? What did he get? 17, 18 in the Premier League alone last year for a 34-year-old or whatever. See, it reminds me of when Jogba. I think I dropped the thing. Sorry, guys. It reminds me of when Jogba went back to Chelsea under Jose. So yeah, he'll probably play a couple games here and there, substantially less than last year, but he'd still contribute. And if worse comes to worse, there's someone to bring off the bench, or if you're chasing a game, imagine Lukaku and Zlatan, you hit them straight away, direct. Yeah, man. So yeah, he's a good player, and I hope that answers your question. So yeah, I think that's it. I ain't got no other questions on this. So yeah, man. Like I said, guys, at the start, get in the comments, ask some questions, and I'll bring this again on Saturday or Sunday. Well, no, Sunday after the Arsenal game. So get in there, ask these questions, regardless of whatever team you support, whatever you think. I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here for you guys, man. Deluded Guna, I'm signing out. Thank you very much for watching. Enjoy your evening, people.